So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the Be Like T channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of Sistas, okay? Season 7, episodes 12 and 13. You know, we back from break, y'all, so let's go ahead and get it to it. Episode 12. We open up with Karen. Just after she got the news from the doctor that she got 2 daddies, okay? And she got the mama coming in. The mama like, oh baby, what's wrong? Tell me why the mama looked so messy in that moment after she found out that it was 2 daddies. And then Zach was called. She was like, answer it. Tell him. I was like, why is mama looking messy right now? Okay. But mama tried to, no girl, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's okay. She's like, do you know what it made me look like, mama? I was with 2 guys. Girl, it was the truth. I mean, now you the only one that got proof. So pretty much she feeling bad about herself because now everybody gonna know I was with 2 men's. So then we get Fatima and Andy over there roughing up Gary's ass, and Gary not giving no shits. Get out of here. Can you get your guard dog? Fatima all like, I'ma cut you, nigga. I was like, okay, y'all still doing this. So he pretty much like, y'all get y'all ass out my office, okay? So then they talking about they was gonna go to I think Andy said something about going to the police, and then he talking about I own the police as they leave it out. So then we get him texting Tamara, Hayden's girl, and then Tamara, you know, she ended up having sex with him. She telling Hayden that, you know, she gonna be by his side. He gonna hold me down while I'm going through this case. Then he ended up getting a call. He gotta leave early. She goes to go have sex with Gary's ass. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Okay, I don't really care about the storyline between him and Tamara. Okay. So then Andy and Fatima in the car, they talking like, well, we gotta go to the police, we gotta do something, you know. She's like, well, maybe you should tell her brother. And then she starts saying she seen blood on the wall. I said, where you seen blood on the wall at? Because if you did, you need to circle back and go get a sample, okay? Go have video proof, go get a sample and show the police, okay? But anyway, she somehow seen blood on the wall, and then Fatima was just like, what? You think she got his baby, you think he'll hurt her baby? And she was like, I think Gary would do whatever he wants to get what he wants. I said, oh, now you think so, huh? What happened when he was squeezing your ass and you still took him back, okay? But whatever, now you on the right train, okay? So she's saying she think Gary is a snake ass nigga, okay? And he talking to Sabrina, and she pretty much, I'm like, your friend, you need to talk to your jealous friend or whatever. And she's like, I don't know why she's so sensitive about Fatima. I mean, shit, I like the girl, sissy. Pretty much, she just want to be friends with Fatima, and she don't want you doing all of this, okay? I thought we was gonna be cool with a Karen, and then he go, Sabrina, it's not fair. That's not fair. She's been through a lot. She ain't been through a lot with Fatima. She only been through a lot with Fatima because of the way she acts towards Fatima, okay? You started this shit, bitch. You started it. Fatima was fine with you. So then, she's like, well, fine, I guess she pregnant, her hormones, they tried to play that out. I was just like, I ain't giving that many passes, okay? This bitch was a bitch before she was pregnant. Remember that? And his boyfriend, dude. Is this one where his name is Troy? I don't know. Then his boyfriend has the nerve to ask her, I need a big favor for you. You can watch my kids. I said, ooh, I knew it was coming. And for some reason, he not getting a hint that Danny don't fuck with kids, okay? And she just like, what now? You want me to do what now? He's like, I just need to do it for a meeting. I really need to do this. I need you to get a nanny or something. I don't. Yeah, I already done met her. Y'all met her one time, and you gonna leave your kids with her? I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so. But of course, this finna be an issue. Okay, an issue with her watching these kids. Okay. Zach and Fatima. So Zach pretty much called Karen. He said he asked for the test results. She said, "You gotta come over." I'm just like, okay, we gotta come over for it, okay? So then he ended up telling Fatima that she want him to come over tonight to get the results. And then she's like, okay, we're gonna go over tonight. That's pretty much what they whole energy this episode. She's like, no, we gonna do it. Or we can find out in court. I said, she's like, we gonna find out anyway. It really don't matter. But you ain't going by yourself because I know that hoe is a hoe. Andy finally tells Jordan what's going on with Gary, that he possibly dangerous. She thinks something happened to Penelope. And she's like, what? I can't. You knew this? My sister's missing? I was like, oh, good. I ain't gonna be able to take him. Because one, he don't seem believable. And he oblivious. Like, what are you not seeing? Okay? You act like Andy. He the male Andy at this point, because he just like, oh, well, you and your sister dumb at this point, actually. Because she over here confronting something. You confronted a man about killing a bitch. Just stupid. Okay? And then he over here's like, you know this, though. He gonna try to flip this on Andy. And of course, we see in the previews, too. Which you felt it right here. When he got mad at her, it was like, you knew this this whole time? You already knew it was gonna be a problem. And she's like, I know, I'm sorry, I was trying to keep it. No, this is why I told you when she was trying to shut her mouth and not let Penelope know from the start who Gary was. When you didn't want to let her know from the start, I knew what kind of bitch you was, because you just gonna let shit pile up and some shit like this gonna happen. That's what happened. She sat on it and didn't say nothing. And now you over here feeling stupid, like you done trusted some man with your sister that you shouldn't trust with your sister, which you should have been not trusted with your sister when he showed you who he was when you found out at that damn dinner gathering thing. That's what you should have known. But okay, so they all end up showing up to Karen's house, and it's Zach and Fatima, and Karen just like, I ain't invite her. Zach like here and grabs Karen, and it's like, no, we cool. And just pushes his way into the house. It was like, she just wanted to be here to support me. She's like, yeah, I just want to be here to support him. So she tried to play it cool. And then they was like, well, we gotta wait till the special guest arrive. They're like, okay, why we need the special guest? I was like, can we get the results and leave? That's all I want. Just hand me the results. So then they end up getting a knock on the door, and she's like, well, here go the special guest. It's damn Danny. Danny's just like, what's going on here? Danny was just like, what? Fatima? Zach? What y'all doing? And she's like, we finna get the paternity results. Oh, you did what I said. She was like, you said. And then Fatima, for some reason, Fatima, you mad because Danny was the reason that he wanted he got the push. And then of course Karen is mad, like, hold on, you my friend, you told him to get the paternity test against me. She just like, oh, I feel like everybody should. Okay. So then they both was on the same. She's like, I thought this whole time it was Fatima that was pushing you to do this, and it was Danny, my own friend, all that. So then Aaron's ass ended up showing up. They just like, what the hell Aaron doing here? Aaron looking like, what the hell everybody else doing here? And then that's when she go ahead and let them know that it's called some rare syndrome where the baby could be, the twins can have two different daddies. And they all just like, what the fuck? And as soon as Danny heard all that, she's just like, oh, okay, it was nice to, get that information, but I'm gonna head out because y'all got a lot going on up in here. And then here go Karen, don't tell nobody, don't say nothing. She's like, I'm not. I'm like, girl, you dying to say something. I know you are. Cause baby, girl, what? We've been waiting for the results, and now it's two daddies. Episode 13, and a little splash of the stuff I missed for episode 12. Okay, so I completely forgot about Hayden and Andy's ass. This whole back and forth with this $1 billion client lady that want to disrespect Andy, but then she also like, I know your reputation, so I'm not gonna take you off the case, but you need to give my case more, more attention, blah blah blah. I'm just like, okay, girl. And the fact that at the end of the episode, um, Andy and what is the guy name again? Look, I don't forgot his name too. Jacob. I don't know the guy she dating. um, him they going to go report the sister missing and end up seeing Gary's ass at the damn police station, reporting her missing and saying that Andy was the last person to talk to her and that y'all should really look into her. And then of course she walk in looking stupid. What's going on? Okay. The brother's stupid. Too. Okay, he doing all of that. No, you need to talk to him about it because he did something. Y'all need to talk to him. I was like, y'all Gary besting y'all because y'all stupid. Y'all just stupid, okay? Get on his level. But anyway, she get pulled to a room to talk to some agent alone. And then, well, I thought it was a police officer, but it turned out to be a federal agent. And when she told the boyfriend to leave, Jordan, that's what it is. When she told Jordan to leave, he started acting out weird, like, what? Why? All this stuff. I was just like, he finna get on my nerves. So then, she get into the room with the agent. He pretty much saying that he kind of believed her. We need to work together because apparently he was one of the agents that seized her apartment that time after Gary gave her that money. I was wondering how did that ever actually go away? Or did they just rescind and how they done built a bigger case? Okay, which would make no sense. But anyway, she's like, yeah, I remember you. And then now she's saying we can help each other because I know he done bought you all of those things he bought with them finances that's now in your name. We need to work together to help each other so I can help you get the missing persons on this Penelope lady or whatever. So she thinking about that. And then Fatima telling her, nah, girl, you don't never believe that shit, okay? They probably saying that stuff. They dangle something in your face to get what they want, and you ain't gonna never get what you want or whatever. And she's like, how you know this stuff? Because of my cousin. I'm just like, how much work did you do with this cousin? Because I don't see Madam sitting around talking to your ass about all of this, okay? But okay, they gotta play up the Madam card on here, even without saying her name. They even played that card later on when Zach wanted to be talking about Gary needs to be dealt with, and that he needs to he's like, I just don't want you to call your cousin. And then he like, ooh, I love you, I love you. So I guess she's saying she calling Madam to get that nigga. He gonna have to get his either way because something going on with the money. Apparently, the language in the contract that Gary had his ass signed, Gary is entitled to keep that nigga's money. I said, ow, in financial ruins because of Gary. Okay, let's see where this goes. So Jordan acting dumb. He's stalking Gary's job, and he done found some woman out there trying to talk to her because he seen the dude, the other guy that's always in the office with Gary, talking to her. He trying to get the tea, but we ain't even getting none. So they just went out for a walk. Like, I'll tell you, hold on, let me tell you about Gary, kind of thing going on. So I was just like, what information he finna get on Gary? Okay, but she looking like a crazy person doing it. Okay, so be better. And then I forgot about Maurice's ass too. So Maurice is back working at the bank with Sabrina, but he still being a hot mess. He done stole his white lady's Diet Coke. I said, bitch, why would you steal a white lady's Diet Coke? Okay, why would you steal anything after being accused of stealing and robbing his bank? And she pretty much using that against his ass, saying you only here because of Sabrina, and you a thief. Yeah, she was getting his ass. Okay, but they was getting each other. They kept going back and forth. He kept calling her him and all this kind of stuff. And even in front of the customer talking about, oh yes, you still can read a bitch, pretty much. Sabrina doing hormonal shots as well. That's pretty much her whole thing. She doing hormonal shots, still dating this man that she don't need to be dating. And I was like, you can have sex when you're taking all of this IVF and stuff? I didn't know. I thought you couldn't. I don't. But she having sex with him and doing this IVF fertilization thing. I'm just like, y'all good? Y'all sure this is right? But they showed him using a condom, so I guess. So anyway, so then we have Zach doing like I thought he was gonna do when he found out that it was two different daddies. That he's saying, "Well, you take care of yours and I take care of mine." He doing all of that. Aaron was like, "No, we can't do that. We gotta be on the same team. I'm prepared to take care of both of the kids." See, the only thing my problem was the scene with Zach and Aaron is that not Aaron. Zach goes too far for me. Like, y'all can hit that sweet spot of getting on each other's ass and being annoying or like kind of understanding each other. Y'all to hit that sweet spot. It's there. I see it. Y'all got the chemistry to go back and forth, but still keep it cool. But Zach make it kind of like, can you please stop? He make me want to do that every time. But then again, it made more sense in the later part of the episode when he said Aaron triggers him. What's the trigger? What's the trigger? I want to know. You going to therapy? What's the trigger that Aaron is triggering you? Okay. He's like, can you stop being a pushover for her? She don't need no person to save her. I said, what? What is all of this, Zach? Hold on, Fatima. Watch this nigga. You still got a little up in your chest about it, okay? But and saying that Aaron he don't like that Aaron do everything for her and try to be Captain Save her. Like, I'm just looking like, hold on, Zach. You're showing your slip a little bit. Okay. So then they pretty much try to have a funny scene as well. Like, no, I care for you, brother. He like, yeah, I'm leaving because I'm working on myself and all this and that. And, Jesus loves you and all that stuff. They tried to laugh it off. And he did that little funny run that he did. I want to say last season that he did away from him screaming. But last season it flowed more and it was more funny. But this one, I got that they were just trying to play off of that scene again. But and Aaron was checking his ass like, you can't be talking like that, talking about my half of the belly and all this and that. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, because he did call Karen saying all that stuff, saying that her half of the baby and trust for his child and all that stuff. And even Fatima told his ass, this is stupid. You can't say shit like that. Y'all, it's a package deal. They twins. Okay? Y'all need to all figure out how to co-parent. Including my ass, apparently. And then what else happened? When Karen found out, Aaron popped up at the new shop like he do. She's like, you can't be doing that now. Apparently, Aaron done invested in Pam's business, and Karen did not like that. I was like, oh, are you finna get in the mood like you did with Fatima? Okay, but it was shady how, like she said, you all the stuff you tell me about and this ain't come up, but you saying that he invested in you and all that stuff. So then he was like, I just saw an opportunity and I invested in herself. So then later on when they had a conversation, Pam said some shit about, I don't want you to think you doing nothing else for me, under her breath. And then they both kind of had like a moment at each other. I said, ooh, what's going on here? What's going on, Pam? What's going on, Karen? Y'all finna have a beef. But like I said, there was a little shade. She said, you don't think that's weird that you giving him a reason to have access to me? I said, ooh, that's true. It's true though. He want access to you, Karen. But she's talking, I just saw an opportunity. I said, well, you know what type of bitch she finna be, okay? So that part got interested too. I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen with Pam and Karen? So then when Daddy was watching Tony's kids, they was all up in her stuff, okay? She didn't want to be there. She was on her phone. Like, oh, she's fucking kids, pretty much. And then they done got into her handcuffs, talking about, what is this? She's talking about, ask your daddy, I don't know. It's a game. And then I didn't even know the little girl took the damn handcuffs. Okay, she done took the handcuffs home, and now he comes to her house and he mad. He big mad because she not watching his kids. I thought she'd be more responsible than that. I thought. And then it was like, she was going through my stuff. I mean, what the fuck you think? What's funny is two things was happening right here. Two things was true. One was, Danny, you do need to be more responsible because kids go through your shit. Kids go through your stuff. You in a new place, you going through somebody's shit. You shouldn't be, but you gonna do it, ain't you? Okay? Especially damn badass kids. You badass kids, okay? They gonna go through your stuff. And then him being overly dramatic, saying that you could have did this, she could have took her to school, and why would you tell us? The guy said she shouldn't have told her it was a game, and asked your daddy. But the way Danny acting like her mind don't understand the concept of kids. That's how Danny be acting on the show. I don't know if that's how she supposed to be acting, or they thought she was just playing stupid. I don't know, but she really do act like this not what I do every day, so I don't do this. She was like, I watched your kids, you getting mad, I had an explanation for you. How about you worry about your kids being not knowing how to behave in somebody else's house? You can leave. I was like, okay, and you right, because y'all just going in the loop. At this point, you not accepting my answer, so you can get the fuck out of my house. I was like, I am on both sides of this. It was just crazy because I understand that she should have been more responsible, and she should have been watching them. Like he said, you're the adult in the situation. But then also, nigga, you the one sprung your kids up on me. I ain't asked you to be watching your kids, and you already know how I feel about kids. He knows how she feel about kids, and he's trying to act like she's gonna love it. You're gonna love my kids though. Okay. Okay, Tony. So now it's the whole fight, and she done kicked his ass out. Okay. What else happened? Maurice and his boyfriend. Now he got a boyfriend. They done made it official, I guess. Gary was at the police station talking shit, talking about, I'm happy we got here first. Doing all that shit. And they saying they got a whole plan for Andy's ass, and that's the whole setup. And Danny finally, the funny part of the episode was Danny trying to tell Sabrina about the two baby daddies of Karen's without having to tell her, because she's like, I'm trying to be a good friend. Ooh, baby, we can pay charades. But it's a whole scene with Sabrina being dumb. Two baby daddies? Twins? Two baby daddies? Doing all of that. She's like, I want to tell you, but the juice is so hot. I was just like, I know it is, girl. And how much did it take? How much in you did it take to not run to Sabrina the moment you found out? Right, y'all, that is in the episode, and that's in my review for Sistas season 7, episodes 12 and 13. Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all thought about the episodes. I mean, it was like nothing was going on, but something was going on. Andy looking stupid. How you keep getting bested by Gary? But I told you that nigga was crazy. I told you he was gonna ruin your life. And he got plans on it, okay? Karen and Fatima and Aaron and Zach, just help them, okay? Help them. I don't want no more back and forth with Fatima and Karen. It needs to be over. I guess this stuff with Pam and Karen might be interesting, okay? Okay, because who gonna watch your salon? She your right hand. And now you looking at her side-eyed, okay? And what else with, Zach and Karen and they baby drama, how they finna handle this, okay? And Danny and Tony having their little fight, their little back and forth. How y'all feel about that little back and forth between them two, okay? Drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Be Like the channel, okay?